Chicken and mushroom pie serves about 4 people. Let's get to it. I shredded a whole pallet of mixed mushrooms into my pan with some olive oil. I always get mixed mushrooms because shiitake is fun to say and butter mushrooms get a bit boring. And then I added 1 whole onion. I just finely diced it and then added it in. This is very much a recipe of making the most of what's in your bottom drawer of your fridge. Because after this I'm gonna chop up a celery stalk, literally just one tiny one that was about to go to waste, so I added that to the pot. You can leave your mushrooms, they don't need a lot of attention. I rarely stir them that much. And after the celery I chop up some garlic. I just roughly chopped it. I love garlic, and if a recipe says call for 2 cloves, I'm putting the whole bulb in. I love it so much. So for this time, I just put 5 in. The only thing that really stopped me adding more was laziness. And then I also had a courgette that was getting a bit funky, so chopped that up and in it went. And then next we season a little bit of thyme. That was also getting a little bit old in my fridge. Salt and cracked black pepper and smoked paprika, because this is going to be a smoky chicken and mushroom pie. Love smoked paprika. A little bit of white wine that was going to waste. And also a little bit of double cream that was also going to waste. So that went in. And because I added wine and cream, I thought I needed to add something healthy in, so I put it in a little bit of nutritional yeast, about 4 teaspoons. Nutritional yeast is great in convincing yourself you're looking after your body. And then I zhuzhed it up. Now, I would actually recommend not zhuzhing this because it does nothing for the texture. And I think actually the texture of the veg would have been much better rather than zhuzhing it. Then I squared up 2 chicken breasts, and in a second you're going to see me feed some to my cat. My little sous chef, he gets a tiny little bit of the chicken for helping me out. He was around my feet the second I got this chicken out of the fridge. Now back into the same pan, because fuck cleaning up 2 pans. I didn't want to cook it off too much because I want it to do most of the cooking in the oven later, because I don't want some chewy chicken. I added some paprika, and then I also added the zhuzhed up mushroom veg mixture into this and gave it a little bit of seasoning. And used white pepper instead of black pepper this time. I felt like I needed it, and I just really like white pepper, to be honest. And then I added some liquid smoke. Did some ASMR finger tapping for my own entertainment. I would recommend, top tip, don't ever try liquid smoke straight from the bottle. It's disgusting, but it really is a magic potion item to make your meal smoky. Then I buttered up my little pie dish. And this is where I fucked up. I left the pastry out whilst I was cooking, so it got quite hot, so it was pretty hard to handle. But that's just what home cooking is like. This is just the reality of cooking in my own kitchen. Also don't have enough pastry to cover the top and the bottom. So it ended up being a bit of a mummified chicken and mushroom pie, to be honest. I should really post this at Halloween and make it seem like it's my Halloween recipe. I just brushed it with some milk and put some salt and black pepper on top of it, because I love it when you get a little bit of salt on a pie crust. And then served it up with some greens.